This was restored to the early 20th century, to the way the church would have looked in 1952 when they held their last service here.
To say that Cheryl Harry is a history buff is an understatement. She holds a wealth of knowledge about Old Salem. She's made it her mission to preserve the experience of a particular group of people in Winston-Salem.
When I came to work here at Old Salem, of course, a lot of people didn't even know that there were African Americans in Salem. So as I went out to tell people about this fabulous place that you're experiencing today, a lot of people would say, oh, were there black people in Salem? I didn't know that. Because when kids came here with their schools, and of course I was one of those people too, the African American story was not being told. It was not part of the narrative.
So to tell the whole story, Harry became the director of African American programming for Old Salem and dug so deep into the rich history of enslaved people that she put pen to paper, turning the historian into the author of Winston-Salem's African American legacy.
What are you most proud of from this book?
It's the story of our cultural history, and that to me was important. It's just about ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And I wanted to capture those people. I wanted, people to be able to look at the book and say, ooh, that's my cousin. Oh no, that's my uncle. That kind of thing. I wanted people to really be able to identify. So it's just ordinary people making our community better, and that's what I wanted the book to reflect.
Harry's book mirrors what's inside of St. Philip's Church in Old Salem, the oldest standing African American church in North Carolina, and connects the dots that paved the way for generations to come.
This is the church where the ending of slavery was announced by the Union Cavalry in 1865, and these are the original pews that people were sitting in when they heard that slavery had ended.
But instead of adding a period to that time, Harry's ongoing work adds a comma, highlighting the successes after slavery with the contributions of local musicians, genealogists, educators, doctors, and more.
This is Georgiana Page McCoy. She grew up in the Happy Hill community. Her great-grandfather was one of the first homeowners in Happy Hill.
That's where Harry has her sights next, preserving these two historic shotgun houses in Happy Hill to create a heritage center and landmark exhibits through Triad Cultural Arts, a nonprofit she created.
And of course, the old adage is, you don't know where you're going if you don't know where you came from.
Exactly.
So it's important, I think, for young people and for everybody to remember.